Okay, here we are with a 8-4 Shadows over Innistrad draft. So let's see. We have Sin Prodder, which is very strong, and Lightning Axe, which is also very strong. I like both of those cards. Then there's a Drowned Explorers, just decent, Stern Constable, Stoic Builder. So I think the question is basically between Lightning Axe and Sin Prodder. And I'm not really sure which one is better. Probably, they're probably both very similar power-wise. I'm going to start off with the Sin Prodder, though. It's possible that Lightning Axe is just better, and I'm sure that it's going to be taken in the next couple picks since this is a pretty weak pack, but I do like Sin Prodder quite a bit. Okay, so Slayer's Play is pretty decent. Indulgent Aristocrat is good. None of these are slam dunks, so I think it's basically between the Aristocrat. I'm not a huge fan of Red White, but Machinations is a decent card, and there's a Thraben Inspector. And Slayer's Plate is it's decent. It gets your guys pretty big, but I think I like the Indulgent Aristocrat. Just it's a pretty powerful card. I think it's better than anything else here, and I like red black quite a bit, so I'll take it. Let's see. So there's a Byway Courier, Sanguinary Mage, Gibbering Fiend, and a Fevered Visions. So I think Gibbering Fiend is fine. It's a decent card. I think Byway Courier is a better card, but I don't want to pick a red, then black, then green card. And I like Gibbering Fiend. I don't think it's super likely that we end up in the red-black Delirium deck, but I like Gibbering Fiend. Okay, so here we have a Duelist, and not a whole lot else. True Faith Sensor is okay, but Duelist is a very good card. So we will take it. We haven't seen a lot of black flowing this way. Ooh, but here is an Angelic Purge, 5th pick, which has got to be, I mean, that's got to be some kind of signal that white's open, because that's really late for an Angelic Purge. And I'm not a huge fan of red-white, but passing up a Rush of Adrenaline and a Senseless Rage and another Gibbering Fiend, yeah, and it's just got to be Purge here. It's just such a good pickup. So here we can take a Howlpack Wolf, which can't block unless we have another wolf or werewolf, which is not the biggest deal. We could take a Stone Quarry, so we could splash the Angelic Purge if we don't end up white. Otherwise it's just Vampire Noble, just as a regular card. I think that we'll take the Stone Quarry here, because I don't think we're passing up anything spectacular. Alright, so here I think between Geist and Grotesque Mutation. I like Grotesque Mutation, but we haven't seen a lot of black cards. Geist is okay. I don't think either one of them is particularly great. White is probably a little more open, but I'm going to take this Grotesque Mutation. In here there's a Moorland Drifter or Vampire Noble. So I guess we'll take the Drifter because it's better than the Noble, and it kind of looks like, yeah, we're not going to be getting black cards. So I guess Stern Constable is pretty decent. And then the Machinations is fine. Here, let's pull these two black cards out. We could have gotten the, I guess, Unruly Mob is not great, but probably better than Graphstone or Pick the Brain. Yeah, let's get these black cards. We could have taken the Geist over the Grotesque Mutation, but it's just not a big deal. The Geist isn't like a card that we're dying to have. And if we want one, I'm pretty sure we'll probably be able to pick another one up. So, take an Inquisitor. We haven't seen a lot of red either. But we'll see. We'll see what ends up, where we end up. Well, Senseless Rage is good, especially with the Constable. If we could get a lot of low drops and just kind of have the Duelist as our high end, that would be pretty good. So there's a Drifter and a Howlpack Wolf. A lot of good green cards here. I think we'll just take this Drifter. It's probably better than the Howlpack Wolf. Just get a bunch of 2s. And I don't think we're super likely to enable Delirium, but you never know. We do have a Sin Prodder. Our opponent might be dumping lands into our graveyard. We'll probably end up getting a couple more enchantments, a few more instants. We'll see. See where we end up. Yeah, and this Stone Quarry is a decent earlier pickup now. We might have taken it a little early, but... So there's a Topplgeist and another Angelic Purge, another Duelist, so we kind of want most of the cards in this pack. I think it's between Topplgeist and Purge. I think I'd rather take Purge here. We're not going to get Topplgeist back, but just I think Purge has a better upside than Topplgeist. And there's, yeah, we would have liked to have all three of these picks, but we'll take a Purge. Ooh, and now there's another Purge, so yeah, I think we just take this last Purge, and that's probably all we need for removal. Then maybe we can wield the Senseless Rage or something like that. Okay, So, not a whole lot of great things going on here. I mean, the chasm's okay. The Reaper's decent, just like a 3/3 flyer for 5, and if we get Delirium enabled, it's a nice finisher, and we have 3 purges, so the chances of us enabling Delirium are pretty decent. Yeah, I think we'll take it. I don't think we're going to be quite as aggressive as we want to be, but there's a Dauntless Cathar, which is just great for us. And there's not really anything else, so we will take it. Okay, now there's a Rush of Adrenaline, Arsonists, Hulking Devil. I think I like the Rush of Adrenaline here, just to get a nice little combat trick in. We wouldn't be unhappy with the Arsonists or the Devil, even the Murderer's Axe coming back around, but I think we'll take the Rush here. So Neonate, Drifter, Expose Evil. Let's see, we have one card that we really care about for Madness, and then some Delirium. So Neonate's not bad, and otherwise it's just another Drifter. I think we'll take the first Neonate over the third Drifter, which might be incorrect, but seems okay to me. So now we got a Vessel, and Ethereal Guidance, and a Skeleton Key. I think I like the Vessel here. We have a minor Delirium sub-theme going on, although Skeleton Key is pretty good. We have a lot of small creatures, so. But I do like the Vessel. Let's see. I think we're pretty decent with removal. We'd like to not play this Militant Inquisitor. I guess Unruly Mob is the only playable card in the pack for us. So we can take it. Not super excited about it though. So I guess we can take a Shard of Broken Glass. I'm hoping we don't have to run it. So it's either the Wolf or the Ox. Not Forgotten. None of them are great. I guess we could take an Ox for the sideboard. None of these are good, so I guess we'll just take this rare. Geist is okay. Not terrible. And the Murderer's Axe came back around. I don't think we'll end up running it, but we got an Inquisitor. It lets us discard. If we pick up a couple more Madness cards, I think we would definitely consider it. So we'll see. We'll see. We even have one more pack left, so we're in a good spot. We have almost a full playable deck right here. I mean, it's not perfect, but ooh, a Mind Rack Demon, you say? Oh, let's see. Inspiring Captain is good. I do like Mind Rack Demon, and we are certainly not going to play it. but it is worth like 3 tickets, so we might end up taking it because it's like a third of the way to another draft. Otherwise, it's just Inspiring Captain, which is great. Yeah, we'll take a Mind Rack Demon for the tickets. Good call, me. I mean, I suppose if I was really just trying to win outright, if I thought my deck was just super solid, I would I'd probably not make that pick, but okay, so we have Strength of Arms or Dual Shot. I think we'll take a Strength of Arms here. Yeah, I like it. It's a good combat trick. Lets us cut some bad equipment, like Murderer's Axe and Shard of Broken Glass. Which, I mean, it's not the end of the world if we end up playing a Shard of Broken Glass, but definitely don't want to. No, Dauntless Cathar again, and a Blood Mad Vampire, but I think that Dauntless Cathar is just everything we want. Ooh, what's this, though? I almost missed it, because I'm not paying attention. 1 damage to the creature, and... oh, yeah. Yeah, no, we're just taking the Forge Master over the Cathar, although the Cathar is great. But I do like Forge Master. Looks pretty decent. Start cutting some unruly mobs from our deck preemptively. Like to pick up like 3 more creatures if we could. Like to cut that. Moreland Machinations. Ooh. Chaplain seems great. I like Chaplain more than Blood Mad Vampire. And we're not super heavy madness, so. And there's nothing else really great. I mean, Neonate's good, Blood Mad Vampire's good, Moreland Drifter's good, but Chaplain is just great. Love that card. So, let's see. Parish Blade, Expose Evil. Well, I do like Parish Blade. 3/2 for 3 Minor Delirium theme, which we might be able to turn on, but that's a real possibility. Take it. So, Gossipmonger, Companion, Inquisitor. I think Gossipmonger is better for us, and therefore I will take it. None of these are great. I guess we'll take a Guidance for our board. You never know. I don't think we need the next Inquisitor, especially since we're not going to be playing much equipment, if any equipment. Ooh, another Strength of Arm seems good, so we'll take it. Cut the Shard. Might cut this Vessel. Might cut the Machinations. Ooh, we get the Inspiring Captain back, just as we anticipated we would. Well, one thing's for sure, we would not have gotten back the Mind Wreck Demon. So I'd say we made quite the good pick. And I guess we can take a survive the night. It's not great. Guess we could take a confront the unknown away from someone else since we're not going to be playing a survive the night. Yeah, that seems fine. Take that, green drafter. Shepherd seems okay. Expose evil seems fine. See, we have all the survive the nights we need, and we didn't even have to prioritize it at all. Alright, so got a lot of cuts to make. Let's see where we end up. So we do have quite a few 1-drops. I don't think we necessarily need all of them. Move this for a second. So we gotta cut like 3 cards. I don't know about our Geist. Let's see. Inquisitor's not great. Expose Evil's pretty decent. Senseless Rage I like. Vessel, let's group creatures separately. Alright, so Machinations. I like Senseless Rage, Evil, Vessel. So I like all these creatures. I think I'm fine with cutting a Geist. And I'm fine with cutting the Inquisitor. That does only put us to 14 creatures. We do have a Vessel. So we have 1. So we have instant, enchantment, sorcery, enchantment, creature, and then if we sack a land, so we can pretty much always get instant, creature, sorcery, and if we sack a land. So we can pretty much always enable Delirium, so we don't need to play the Vessel just to play the Vessel. And I think the Machinations is pretty powerful. Just giving something indestructible can oftentimes just make combat super favorable for you. So I think we could cut the Vessel, but I think we want another creature. So the question is, do we cut the Machinations just because we don't care if our creatures die? Probably. And then what would we run? Just a 2/2 flyer for 3, 2/3 with no equipment, or a 1/1 that grows every time a guy dies. It's an interesting question. I think we can actually get away with playing the Vessel. That way it will give us 2 spirit tokens, which are decent, and we can sack the spirit tokens to purges. Yeah. That's probably fine. I'll put in a stone quarry and then see what it suggests. Okay, I don't think I'm quite on the 11.5. We do want white, but I think 9.7 is probably better because that gives us 10 and 8 sources, which is probably good. Alright, so we're going to submit this and we'll see you in round 1.